Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Jacksonville. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Lawrence gonna throw straight away here. He's taking a shot on his first play. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Hey. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They kick the running back in motion. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things. And they surprised us all by picking up the first. They'll run, Etienne. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Lawrence to throw it. Etienne on the catch. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Henry running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This is Henry on 2nd. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Another run for Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Ravens trailing in the early going. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They've got a man in motion. Lamar off to play fake. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Second and long, they didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he can't reel it in, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Lawrence trying again on second. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing from near his own goal line. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 30.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Etienne on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
From the 41. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Ravens take over first down carry at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson King. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble, and he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Henry running to the left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Down the sideline inside the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. Has some space inside the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Henry. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to run with Henry. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So now, here's third and goal. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gun.
Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
13 Luke. 30 left. 11.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 3rd and 15.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
ETN again. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Red on red. Easy. Read it, 44. Read it, 54. Take right open.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Open. 11. Hey, kill. Go straight.
Throwing now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Hey, Lion. Go. 11, Agate. Go. 13, Luke. 30 left.
To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this one doesn't work any better. Defense there to drop him at the line again.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys. One second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Going with King Henry here. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Austin Tucker as they kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
11. Go, let's go. Ready?
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, take right open.
And they send a man in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Route. 11. Check smash. Hey, kill. Hurt.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Check. 11, Agate. Go.
Now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere. atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. There goes Swift. 1st down and more. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8. To throw, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Now the first carry for King Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll go again here with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They're taking medicine.
They'll motion over Flowers. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Second down. Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. In motion comes Andrews. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Bears 7, Ravens nothing.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. going up top and looking for Flowers.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They will run it over center with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down, Williams. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.